Right now, so let's go. Let me set the scene for you. It's Monday morning. You've hit the snooze button multiple times, and now you are late and you are trying to hustle and get ready to go to work. You're gonna fight the traffic and all that kind of stuff, and you're in taking that shower, and then what happens? You start to feel that dirty water creeping up over your feet, and all you think of is, I don't have time for a clogged drain. Well, before you call the plumber, I insist that you try our brand new configuration on one of the top selling items from our beloved Professor Amos line, and this is the famous drain cleaner. We got a lot to share with you right now, but guys, this is the biggest configuration we've ever done. It is featuring a brand new foaming maintenance system, and of course you get the Super Fast Max, which will give you a total of 32 applications so that your drains will be what, Amos? Squeaky clean. All right, so this is Amos Harp the Third, and happy 19th anniversary. Yay. I know your dad's watching, ooh. So hi, Professor, we love you.
Hey, Dad.
And it's good to have you back. 19 years here,
oh,
but
my
40
goodness.
years making our drains clean, actually making our life squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean, work smarter, not harder. Suzanne, it's great to be with you again.
It's so fun.
For you at home, it's great to be with you,
and by
too.
the way, it has been forever since we've done a Today Special with the Max Clean.
Absolutely. This is the Today Special. This is an amazing, magnificent configuration. I just got to show you how it works. So, Super Fast Max is industry leading when it comes to opening the drain lines, but this isn't a drain cleaner. It's a drain opener. It's hot water activated. So you'll take an application, you'll put it into a cup of hot water. Watch this. Degreasing technology. I'm going to pour that right down the drain. And what you're going to notice right off top is Super Fast Max has an accelerated formula. What that means to you at home is super fast goes to work within 10 seconds. You don't wait 30 minutes like the consumer products from the store. You give it about 10 seconds to go to work. Now, this is amazing, right?
It's
a breakthrough. This is the science. So Super Fast Max turns your hair into foam. It turns the food into foam. It turns all the dirt, grease, and oil that's building up into drain lines. It breaks it down into foam. We call that saponify.
And that's a real word.
That's a real word.
Yeah, a scientific word.
So when our formula comes in contact with that oil-bar grime, it breaks it down into foam. That foam turns into liquid. Inevitably, this all passes through the drain line.
Can I tell you, that was faster than ever.
Yeah.
Like, I have done this demo with him about 1 million times, with his dad about 1 million times, and again, just as fast as can be. And honest to goodness, too, I'll tell you what, as I just mentioned, you're getting multiple applications with this, but here is the story. I am a true believer in their products, and I wasn't for a long time. I was like, yeah, whatever, until I got a clogged drain, and I tried to stick a hanger down in it, and I ruined my plumbing, and I thought, okay, there's got to be a better answer to this. So I said, you know what, duh, let's try it. Never forget, and you know this is a classic story. Guys, I poured it down the drain, and if I should have been rolling video on it, it started burping and gurgling, and then pretty soon, really within a few minutes, and it was like, oh my gosh, I didn't have to spend the money calling a plumber. So if you do not have a clogged drain, trust me, you will get a clogged drain eventually. We all do. And if you have terrible clogged drains, before you call the plumber and spend a fortune on it, go ahead and get our Today Special. Hey, if it doesn't work, send it back, we'll refund your money, then spend $75 just to have the guy walk through your threshold and say, let me look at your sink.
Yes, because that's what it is. That service call that gets you every time. They charge you that much money. And around the holidays, you know it doubles or triples. Let me paint the perfect picture for you. When you get a clog at home, usually you're in a panic state of mind.
You're late.
You'll do anything. You'll do anything. You'll go down to the local store and get anything to put down that drain line. Here's what's happening. When you use products like these, you're doing more damage than good. If you didn't read the ingredients, the label, there's code words on the back of there. Products like these may contain acid or ammonia or animal fats or all of them together.
So caustic too, very caustic.
Absolutely. They tell you to pour half this bottle down the drain line. Well, think about this. That's a lot of chemicals that's going down the drain. Watch this. 90% of those chemicals, they trickle, they ooze, they creep, they get past the clog, and it ends up down here. You see this curve unit? It's designed to hold fluids, to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house, but the chemicals are sitting there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's way too hot for the drain line.
Really hot.
Inevitably, that would crack your drain line. I want to give that a minute and let's see if anything happens. Let's be fair. But let's move on down to test tube number 3. I'm going to do this again. When you mix the application, like Suzanne said, you're going to get up to 36 applications with this entire configuration. That's a lot of times you can open the drain line. That's a lot of times you can clean and maintenance a drain line. But this right here, I want you to count to yourself, you at home, how long does it take for this proprietary formula that my dad designed, Professor Amos, to let it go to work? Well, you'll see.
It's amazing.
10 seconds or less. Last week's food, last month's
Grease,
food. Suzanne,
soap, scum.
you at home, even last year's food, it's hardened and solidified on the inside of the drain line, breaks that down into foam. That's what it's designed to do. You'll just come back and run hot water for up to 5 minutes and that drain line comes back squeaky clean.
Yeah.
But let's move on back
our poor test tube number 2, not doing well at all.
Not doing well at all. You'll see the chemicals that if you were here right now, they stink so bad. They want you to ventilate the area. They want you to open all the windows. One thing they tell you on the back of this bottle right here, they say don't mix chemicals. You could have a bad reaction. So you couldn't mix this one with the red one or the yellow one because you'd have a chemical reaction. We have an innovative drain cleaning method. There's no acid in our product. There's no ammonia. There's no animal fats. Therefore, I can go right over top of those standing chemicals.
Look at it gurgling already. Look at it. Look at it.
Right through the acid.
There's the bubble and the gurgle. That is the happiest looking sound you will ever see or hear when you use this.
Hold
It's
up.
like,
Wait a minute.
You got
Let
the
me
dance.
put my drain
Do we
cleaner
got our
in
dance
it.
music? Come on.
Professor, have the
Ty's
dance.
not the only one who can dance. We got it going. Oh, there we go. But look at this, you guys. It's still burping. It's burping and it's dissolving and it's going away. That is really the brilliance of this. Now, it has been several years since we've offered the drain cleaner as a Today special, guys.
Yeah.
This is the biggest configuration we've done, and we haven't even talked yet about the brand new foam in the maintenance system. So we'll get to that in just a second. But guys, I know we got a lot more to share with you. Look at this one too.
Yeah.
You guys, completely dissolved. Run that water through it for 5 minutes. Boom, your drain's going to be clean, problem over. And you now still have 35 more applications to go.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna be cleaning for days.
Right.
I mean, you got enough in here to last you for the whole year. Opening the drain line, cleaning the drain line when the family's over, around the holidays. It's when you get those clogs at home. What you just saw, that animation, was this magnificent, brilliant configuration. That's our super fast, our drain maintenance foam. And what this contains in it, this is made from microbials. Microbials are enzymes. What these enzymes are designed to do, they're designed to digest. When they digest, they multiply into billions. But enough said. Let me show you how it works. When you get this home, you'll put the hose on there. It's about 2 feet. You put it right on the head here. And I like you to hold it on there because there's a lot of pressure coming out of this hose. But watch this. You at home, watch what I'm doing here. You hold the button, you let the drain line fill up with foam. This is an expanding foam. That's how it comes. The foam, it covers every square inch of the inside of the drain line for those areas that the liquid didn't hit. And what it does is it starts to digest. And when it digests, oh my goodness, the science, the technology, the degreasing power, it digests and multiplies into billions, keeps on breaking down last week's food, last month's food,
But
even
how
last year's
often do you
food.
recommend using that after we've got our drains clean?
Well, that depends on how much drama you got going on at home. I mean, if you got
There's
the
a
family
lot of
over
makeup going down that drain in my
you know,
house.
if it's every weekend you got the family over, you're going to want to use that once a week or something like that.
But it's considered maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay, yes it is.
Okay.
All right, so let me get into this because you got to know this right here. If you take a look what's in my hand, this is known as the dirtiest place in the whole house.
This is disgusting.
It's so bad. Inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink, you heard Suzanne, it's disgusting. 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch. That's what's in the drain line of the kitchen sink. You got to eliminate that because that's a food source for bugs and critters, and they multiply daily.
And smell.
And they smell. So eliminate the food source. Let me show you this. Let me get my proprietary formula that I got mixed up right here. You see this big hunk of oil byproduct right here? That represents last week's food, last month's food, or even last
Soaps,
year's
detergents,
yeah,
right?
potions, lotions, all the hair products. There's an application of our Super Fast Max, and look what it's doing, okay? All you do, you pour that application down the drain, watch it go to work. You give this 10 minutes, Suzanne, 10 minutes. It doesn't matter how hardened and solidified that hunk of oil grime that's built up in your drain line. Look at that amazing, look at how it's breaking it down. I love it. I love it.
And I want you guys to zoom in really close if we can see that, guys. I really want you to take a look, because that's literally destroying that. And guess what? Now, we're not put on gas masks. We don't have to open the windows. You do not have a horrible caustic smell. It is very, very different than any other drain cleaner out there. And we've been all burned by those ones that you find at the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
They smell really bad. They're very caustic. God knows what they're doing to your actual drains, but we know they're not working. Or maybe they make a little hole, and then literally like a week later, you're like, why is this clogged up again? It's because it's not getting super clean. It's not getting rid of the hair and the grease and the oils and the gunk and the soaps and the detergents and the makeup and the powders and the shaving cream and everything else that goes down that drain. Now, I do want to talk about what drains we can use this on.
Yes.
And is it safe for septic system?
My goodness, this configuration is amazing. There's no acid, there's no ammonia, there's no animal fats. Therefore, you can use it on any kind of drain line.
Wow.
If you have a septic tank, yes, you can use this in the septic tank.
It's actually great for a septic system.
It is. Okay, you see those microbials there? What they do, they're enzymes. They keep digesting, and when they digest, they multiply into billions of microbials that just keep on breaking down the grime on the inside of the septic tank. And I want you to think about the boat tank. I want you to think about the RV tank. Black tank, gray tank. This is a proprietary formula that works on the boat tank, the RV tank, septic tank. What?
Your shower, your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, your utility sink, all those spaces. Oh, this is really gross.
So this is gross, and I got to address this because hair is the #1 culprit to when it comes to your clogs at home. Every clog consists of some hair. If you take a good look down the inside of your drain line, you'll see it's coated with fats, oils, and greases. Fats, oils, and greases are sticky, so think about this. You wash your dog, your cat one time, you wash your hair one time, that hair just goes down into the inside of the drain line. It clings to the walls until it builds and builds and builds a nest of hair that's completely choking out your drain lines. I say that to say this. We have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this application of Super Fast Max right over top of this hair. If you take a look right here, okay? Pour that in there. And what I have is that I have a video, it's a time lapse, because it takes 10 minutes for that pet hair, for that human hair, for that fuzz, for the lint, for the fur, for anything building up in your drain line. Give it 10 minutes to break down that hair, and you'll see right there, it breaks down the hair magnificently.
Yeah, look at that.
So good.
It's so good.
I don't need gloves, I don't need a mask, I don't need to ventilate the room.
Right.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do all that.
Right.
Let the product do the work so you don't have to.
So let me just kind of give you an update of where we are. This is the first Today Special from Professor Amos of the year, and it's the only one we'll do on the drain cleaner. It's one of the most anticipated ones that we do because we've all had a problem and had to call a plumber, and God bless plumbers, love them. But if you don't want to spend all that money, here's what I recommend. Now, let's say you're in a perfectly new house. You're like, I don't have any drain problems. You will. We all get them. We all do. Are you in an apartment complex? Are you in a high rise? And you're like, man, what is going on up and down?
Right.
Well, this is what you want to have. And I'll tell you, I'm never without it because I don't know, when it's going to happen. I don't know when I'm going to get that clog or when, here, this is the most frustrating thing. You're brushing your teeth. Think of all that toothpaste that goes down there. And it builds up and it gets hard and it gets thick. And then you're like, oh no, what am I going to do? I reach under. I know I've got my drain cleaner from Professor Amos. I use it. And within minutes, the problem is completely solved. Here's what I did though. It was really funny. When I ran out of my last amount, I panicked and I couldn't wait until we got it back in stock because believe it or not, the drain cleaner is not in stock all year long. No. So it's not. There's literally a period of time where there'll be no drain cleaner available here just when you need it. And if you get it tonight, you've already got it. Please remember, you're getting 36 applications. It's the powder form and it's the superior formula. This is the Super Fast Max. You're getting the brand new foam maintenance. So you want to keep those drain cleaner longer.
Yeah.
This is going to go longer because they've now paired it together with this. And this is the biggest drain configuration we have ever offered here at HSN. And clearly, obviously, you're getting a one-day price. That's what a Today Special is all about. If you want to get it home on FlexPay, it's awesome. 3 Flex, you're at $13 and some change. And I have to ask you if you can, because we are absolutely swamped in every form of way you can order, is open your phone, open your camera. Please walk up to the scan code. You'll get into the front of the line. A lot of you I know are having trouble getting in, and I apologize for that, and I feel bad about that. I'm sorry. But please go to hsn.com. Honestly, it's easy, and it's a couple of clicks, and you've got your Today Special before they do sell out.
Well, while you're waiting online, check this out, okay? This is our Professor Amos Drain Maintenance Foam. It's amazing. I'm going to show you it again. And when you get this home, there's a 2-foot hose, okay? You'll apply that right to the head here, and always hold on to the head because there's a lot of pressure. But watch what I do. If you get a close up and squeeze and tighten, look at this. All you're gonna do is push that hose right through the screen there. That's all you have to do. Now you're ready to hold on to the head here and hit the button. So I'm gonna hit the button for you at home. Watch this. You fill it up. And it comes out of the top. Yeah, that's all you got to do right there.
And wait till you see the gunk come out too. That'll totally gross you out.
and you don't have to worry about it. Just let it go. What it's going to do is it's going to digest. It's going to break down. I like to do it at night. Leave it sit overnight. Let it do its due. Okay. It's going to break it all down. In the morning, that's when you'll come back and just run hot water in the shower. You'll run hot water in the utility sink. You'll run hot water in the bathroom sink or in the kitchen sink. This foam could be used in any kind of application. You'll love it. So when it comes to super fast max, there's no job too big or too small. I want to show you this because if you have an older home with the old terracotta clay pipes, I'm talking about the big ones that run from under the house out to the sidewalk down to Sandy Sanitation. Here we go right here. Take this cap off of the consumer product. Now, take a look at this. I'm going to do a side-by-side for you. Test tube number 2 is our consumer product that you get one at home stores at the depots. Test tube number 1, I'm going to go ahead and pour our Super Fast Max in there. But I'm going to turn it up a notch. I'm going to pour this whole bottle of consumer product here in test tube number 2. Take a look what's happening here. Test tube number 2, you see that filling up right there? All your chemicals usually go to the bottom of your drain line and they sit there and they start building heats. They generate heats of up to 180 degrees. Remember, your pipes aren't designed to get that hot. They're not bulletproof. Inevitably, they'll crack. So be mindful when you're using those consumer products. But look at this. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, look at Superfast. I mean, I'm explaining the other product, but this one is hard at work for you. It's breaking down. It's saponifying. It's not expanding the matter. It's not coming back up into your bathtub or your sink. It's breaking it down. It's imploding. Your pipes are cool, calm, and collective right now. You know, that Professor Amos way, that work smarter, not harder way. Right. You know, my dad, he's been in business for over 40 years. And this is our 19-year anniversary. Yay! At HSN. I just love it. I'm ecstatic right now. I've got goosebumps running all up and down me. It's amazing. So this right here, when you have a hot substance or a room temperature substance, a liquid, if you will, that goes down your drain line, as soon as it comes in contact with that cold or cool pipe, it hardens on you. It solidifies on you right away. You don't want a consumer product that's designed to heat up your pipes. You want our Super Fast Max, something that's going to break it down without creating the heat index. And that's exactly what it's designed to do, is break that down into foam. I absolutely love that technology.
Well, also understand what I love about it too, it's not caustic. You don't have to open the windows. We're not wearing gas masks. You know, you use those products out there and they're just really, really bad for you. And clearly they're not doing the right job. Like I said, maybe you've got a slow running drain. Isn't it awful when you brush your teeth at night and you get up in the morning and your drain is so slow? Oh, now you've got to clean the sink because all the stuff has been sitting there getting hard on the sides of your sink in the bathroom. That's gone. That's not going to happen anymore because you don't have to wait all night for it to finally drain. Now that one is the good stuff. This is the good stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do another, while you were talking, I'm just going to give you some visuals. Listen, if you're just tuning in and you've never seen this before, Super Fast Max is industry leading when it comes to opening the drain lines. It opens the drain lines and it cleans that drain line squeaky clean where there's nothing sticky or oily left behind. If you take a good look at that pipe, nothing's left behind. It's sticky. That drain line stays cleaner longer. But what it's designed to do, you see that foam there, you at home?
Look at that bubbling.
Super Fast turns your hair into foam. It turns the food into foam. It breaks down the dirt, the grease, the oil, the hair products, the toothpaste, all that stuff. It breaks it down into foam. Remember the word. It's called saponify. That's the dynamic way that it works, by turning everything in the drain into foam. Work smarter, not harder.
Hey, by the way, guys, I do want to mention, if you're buying this, just so you understand, typically the Super Max Drain Cleaner, that's the powder formula, you get 36 applications. That's $44 by itself. So right there, we're saving a couple of bucks. Oh, by the way, if you could get, which we do have it in a 2-pack, the foam maintenance, that's actually $22 or $20 by itself. So your retail value on this comes out to $64.97. Obviously, you're getting an awesome deal. By the way, if you want the 2-pack of these guys, they are available for the very first time. I only have less than 1,400 of the 2-pack of the brand new foam maintenance system. So just a little FYI if you want to get that. as an extra. Because remember, this is 36 applications. You'll probably run out of this before you do this. So thus, the 2-pack is available in the maintenance if you'd like. Now, you do recommend after you let this sit for a bit to use some hot water, right?
Yeah, let the product do the work for at least 10 minutes, okay? And then you'll run hot water for up to 5 minutes. The best application, like I said just a little bit ago, you do it at night, let it product sit overnight, let it break everything down. In the morning, you come back, look at how squeaky clean. I mean, it's squeaky clean. There's nothing in there sticky. There's nothing in there oily. Your drain lines stay cleaner longer. I'm gonna explain this one more time for you at home, okay? What it is everything's been broken down by being saponified. It's all suspended free from the inside of the drain line. You run hot water and you run it for up to 5 minutes and you'll see everything that was in there is passing through within the 5 minutes. The drain line's gonna come back squeaky clean, and that's the degreasing technology right there. That's awesome. The Professor Amos way. That is the work smarter, not harder.
And that is the best advice I have ever had, is work smarter, not harder. By the way, stick around. We have some of the top selling products coming up from your line, including this, that are special anniversary configurations of the products in the Tonight Show. I have 3 of them that I absolutely believe in, and they are coming up later, so stick around for that because we got 2 big hours with Amos here tonight. All right, beautiful sink. Now, a lot of people freak out because if they use the caustic stuff on these gorgeous custom sinks, it's potentially going to pit them.
It's going to pit them. Yeah, so using a consumer product on a designer sink like this, you'll notice that it will rust out and etch the fixtures or the plumbing in there. It would hurt the glass, the granite, the travertine, whatever you have. You don't have to worry about that when you're using our Super Fast Max because, like I said earlier, there's no acid, there's no ammonia, there's no animal fats. The corrosive materials, there is none, okay? You use our Super Fast Max on that designer sink, it's not going to hurt it, but you get full degreasing power, cleaning power when you're using that Super Fast Max. It doesn't matter how hard and solidified that grime is, it breaks it down. And if you just have a stinky drain, the stink in the sink, like a drain gas or a drain odor, Super Fast Max is designed to break even the odor down. It eliminates all that odor. And you were talking about brushing your teeth earlier. I tell you what, just the other day in my camper, I went to brush my teeth and I went to rinse out and there was a drain gas coming up out of there. I was like, I almost couldn't finish brushing my teeth. After I was done, I used the Super Fast Max. And yes, completely, 100%, it got rid of the drain gas, the drain odors, like it's designed to do.
That's great, too. Isn't it nice to know? Here's for me, it's nice to know I have these products, and when something comes up, I've got them, and they're ready to go. I am never without it. And the problem is a lot of you, if you've been missing it and you've tried to get it online, you're like, where is it? Remember, we do not have this in stock all year long. It's the most bizarre thing. For a couple of months, weeks out of the year, we just won't have it. So now's the perfect time to truly stock up. Again, biggest configuration we've done on one of the most popular items in the line. If you have a slow drain, if you have a perfectly clean drain, you know it's going to be slow and then clogged eventually. If you've got an old house, if you live in a condo, a high rise, everybody's got drains. I mean, that's just that's something that's universal. Everyone has drains in their life, and there's nothing worse when it starts to slow or goes completely clogged. And there you are. You know what the worst part is? You take your shower and you feel it coming up, and then mom's got to jump in the shower because she's got to get to work as well, and somebody has to step into your dirt and stand there and take their shower.
How cringy feeling.
So gross.
Mom.
Nasty, right?
Yes, if you have that problem, forget about it. Super Fast Max is designed to break down the clog. You don't have to stand in anybody else's bathwater again, okay? You get so many applications, so, you know, depending on how much drama you have going on at your house, use it once a week, use it once a month to keep those drain lines squeaky clean. Okay, so what I did was a side-by-side here. I used a consumer product, the big red one from the depot, from the home store there. You know, that says it takes 30 minutes. We'll give that a minute, but you see fast-acting, accelerated formula, Super Fast Max. Yes, it went to work within 10 seconds. Yes, within 10 minutes, your drain line's burping, it's gurgling. Inevitably, you hear that suction sound when something goes down, and that's what you're gonna want to use all the time. And then when you're done opening your drain lines, go ahead and use the preventative maintenance, okay? Do it weekly, do it bi-weekly, however much traffic you have going on at your house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this down in here, just like that. And if you get a good close look, it's in the hoses in there, and I'm just gonna hold on to the other end, so, because there's a lot of pressure here. And look at that. You just fill it up
And
until
you just let that sit too, right?
That's all you'll do. Those microbials that are in there. If I could play that animation for you one more time. There's microbials in there that end up digesting. When they digest, they multiply into billions, and they just keep digesting until the clog is completely broken down. And I just love that.
That is so smart. And again, we're seeing it here, how you work with it. So very, very easy to do. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. Let's go back over there. Oh, wait, let's get this one unclogged. Okay, we have to darn it. I was gonna use it and get this one unclogged because I saw one not done. I'm like, wait, I know we can clear it really fast.
Let's get her done.
All right, yeah, you're done. Okay, guys, now I do wanna mention, this is brand new. It's the world launch of the foaming maintenance cream. This is available in a 2-pack. So maybe you already have your drain cleaner, you do not have the new foam, you want to use it for maintenance. We have a 2-pack available. Rick, how many do I have left now? Because I know a lot of people picked it up. Okay, guys, I have about 1,000 left for the entire day. That's it. And so when these are gone, we only brought in 1,400 for the entire day. Nice. So these are be gone well early before we get to the end of the day because we just don't have very many of them. So if you want to get extra for the maintenance, because remember, this is 36. For a lot of people, this is going to last a really long time. All right, well, we have a very special phone call. We want to say hi to Professor Amos. Hi, happy 19th anniversary here at HSN. We love you and welcome.
I love you too. I love you, Susan. Oh, yes, I do.
I love you. We miss you. How are you doing? Are you doing well?
Oh, God is good and life is wonderful. I'm here with the grandchildren, and it's just wonderful. We're developing new products, and I'm just excited about life and being with my family down there at HSN once again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, your today's special is fabulous. Obviously, it's one of your most successful items you've ever had.
Thank you very much. You know, the thing is, when you use this, all the odors are gone. What Amos told you is absolutely true. When you use this, you're dealing with the latest, the greatest in drain cleaning products.
I love it. You're absolutely right. Well, Professor, we love you. We miss you. And thank you for checking in with us tonight.
Thank you, Dad.
Nice being with you. And I love y'all out there in
love
TV land. Amos, I love you too.
All right, bye, sweetie. Isn't that sweet? Hey, it was funny. I go, do you mind if we keep your dad up late? He goes, my dad's up all the time.
Yeah, all night.
All right, guys, here's what we do. Coming up around the corner, we have Shock It Supreme. If you guys have not seen this ever, or if you've seen it before, you got to watch what you're about to see. Honestly, it will blow your mind. Now we're going to clean all the surfaces in your home.
I'm Christian Siriano, and I'm a fashion designer. I really wanted to bring something whimsical and a little bit of fantasy and fashion to HSN, but still something that was very wearable and beautiful. I've designed and dressed first ladies, fashion icons, and movie stars, and now I get to design for you. Only at HSN and hsn.com.
Mark your calendar because this Saturday is something special. How special? Super special with 24 today's specials from your favorite brands. Tune in this super special Saturday, August 12th, only on HSN. The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you.
I do it right, I'm hot as heat, my start a fire like sugar, 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 nothing sweeter than me. Here I come, it feels so good to be me. I'm a superstar. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar.
Amos is this force of energy.
I can hardly sit down. Listen to this.
My dad's a go-getter. He's a shaker and a mover. He just believes so much in what he's doing.
When you think of Professor Amos's products, think of high quality.
We're a premium quality brand and innovative brands.
Premium.
We're selling innovative products with high concentrated formulas that saves you money.
Super concentrated.
We're not like typically what you can buy at the store.
It's no wonder that I'm the #1 cleaning brand on HSN.
And tonight we're celebrating 19 years of products that make you work a lot less and you're working a whole lot smarter. That's kind of the central DNA to the entire line. All right, this next item up, once again, has been one of the absolute top favorites in the entire collection from Professor Amos. Millions of households have this and they swear by it and they love it. It is the Shock It Supreme, and what we're doing tonight is truly an incredible offer. Quite frankly, I love it. You're getting the brush. Everybody always wants the Tampico brush. That is included with this. You're getting the extra large spun with this. You're getting 24 ounces of the Shock It Clean. This is ready to use out the gate. Then this is important. You're getting 32 ounces of the Shock It Supreme, and that is going to make 64 bottles of your regular strength cleaner that you can use virtually, Amos, on anything. Almost anything.
Yes, as long as you get that surface wet with water, you can put Shock It Clean Supreme on there, and it's not just going to clean it, it like restores that surface. It's because of the dynamic way that it works. Shock It Clean Supreme is designed to actually break down the molecular structure of a stain. It breaks it down to a small particle. You can wipe it away. So I've got, I want you to take a look here. What I did was I put a quarter cup of Shock It Clean into a gallon of water. Remember one thing for you at home. You can make this as strong as you like, or you can make it as light as you like. But once you mix it, you agitate the water, it makes a lot of foam.
Watch this.
Using the foam is like a dry cleaning method. I'm not gonna get that carpet soaking wet when I'm using it. And what it's designed to do, it's gonna break down the molecular structure. Look at that foam go to work. Look at it break down the structure of the grease, grime, and oil. Think of the pet stains, think of the food stains, think of all that.
Look at that.
It's like,
now, guys, that's not white foam. That's the color of this rug. That is the actual color you're seeing. And guess what? No rinsing. I always like to say that right off the bat because everybody looks at that and thinks, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to rinse it off with a bunch of water.
So
no rinsing.
Since you went there, I gotta show you. See that foam? It's designed to turn back into a powder that you can actually vacuum out of your rug. All you need is any day above 65 degrees. That foam turns back into powder within 45 minutes. Then you just vacuum.
Just vacuum it. That's
just
it.
Vacuum.
Look at that. You guys, isn't that crazy? I'll show them this one. This one blows me away.
Amazing. Watch. So take a look at this rug, okay? If you see, it's greases and oils deeply embedded down into the rug. It's not coming out of there. I'm going to use this consumer product that I got from the store, but I want you to know something. When you use a consumer product like this from the store, number one, they're made out of soap. Soap is animal fat. It's very sticky, very oily. The first time you put that in your carpet, you're gonna realize soap and dirt only mix together. The stain doesn't go anywhere. You're just mixing that dirt with the soap. It turns your carpets dark and gray. You do the homework, you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at this residue. Look at that.
Ooh. That's like oily residue, isn't it?
Can you look a little closer for me? Look a little closer. Look at how greasy, how oily that is. That's a residue that's so bad it just draws that new dirt back right in there. Now, look at the difference in this foam. This is amazing. This isn't like that shaving cream. This is a light and airy foam. I'm gonna apply that right to that sticky soap, some residue. Suzanne, come on.
It blows my mind.
Say my name, say my name. Look at that. Look at how good that works. Shock It Clean Supreme. It's 100 times better. Here goes that consumer product, that red can, that blue can, that green can that you get from the store. There's that proprietary formula by my dad, Professor Amos. That's the one right there that works on a molecular level.
Dang.
It doesn't leave a residue.
It's so good.
Let that foam dry. Vacuum it up later.
You literally, you don't have to post rinse. A lot of people, when they see that demo, they're thinking, oh my goodness, my carpet's gonna be all wet. It's gonna be a mess. I gotta rinse it out because there's so much foam. No, it dries to a crystal and you vacuum it and your clothes. You know what's amazing? Your carpets, your rugs, your surfaces smell cleaner too.
Yeah.
And it's not masking odor. It's breaking that down.
It's breaking down that smell. It's breaking down every component in that carpet that makes an odor or a stain. It breaks it down by attacking the molecular structure. Some applications require machines. So what I have here, I got a machine. If you rent one, if you own one of these beautiful machines from HSN, you got a mixture here of how strong you like. I got a quarter cup to a gallon of water. That's my heavy duty. That's my 10-to-1 mix. It's going to break this down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this machine up, let it foam up, and then pull back slow.
It's like going from black and white TV to color TV. Look at that. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's wild.
Look at that. You can pick the pile up, you can lay it down, and it works on a molecular level.
Awesome. That is amazing. And trust me, these rugs are like filthy, filthy, filthy. If your house is this filthy, you've needed this years ago. But even if you've got, you think, somewhat clean rugs and carpets, I can't wait till you try this. Now, this is a really big deal. It is a super concentrate. So the Shock It Supreme, that's going to do 64 bottles of regular strength and 128 bottles of everyday use, which we'll talk about in just a second, too. Now, we have your scent choices, which is unusual to have so many options. We've got cucumber, lavender, citrus, fresh and clean, frosted pine, and ocean breeze. And I know my producer's going to start giving me updates on it because I know we're busy. I know you guys are on the line for the today's special. Please don't miss out. This thing is huge. And the spring citrus right now is the most popular. You know, I don't have that on my list. I've got cucumber, lavender, citrus, fresh and clean, frosted pine, and ocean breeze. So my producer will help me out on that one. All right, what are we gonna do next?
I wanna show you. So I've got another one over here, heavy duty. I've got a quarter cup into a gallon of water. I'm just gonna squeeze this sponge, and I wanna show you how quickly that foam shoots out of that sponge. I mean, if you squeeze this sponge for about 5 minutes, you'll have a house full of foam.
And that's what you're working with is the foam.
I only use the foam. It's a dry cleaning method. It doesn't get the couch, the chair. I'm gonna use it on this leather right here. Any kind of upholstery that you have at home, think about your couch, your chair, your knits, your tweeds, your blends, your rocker, your recliner, a microfiber, leather, velvet, velour. Let the product do the work. Look at what the foam is designed to do. It's breaking it down. All you'll have to do is wipe it away. Watch this wipe. I've got a microfiber towel, and I'm wiping away that blue jean dye, the lotion, the potion, the sweat, you know, because we sweat on leather. I sweat on leather all the time. But look at that.
Isn't that great?
No more sweat.
No more sweat. We
And
love it.
squeaky clean.
Yeah, and
every
that's
time
important
you
too, because a lot of products, cleaning products, guess what they do? They actually leave a residue, which actually attracts dirt faster.
Yes.
It's like being on a gerbil wheel. You're just like, wait a minute, I just cleaned. Why is that floor? Why is that carpet? Why is that piece of furniture dirty again?
It's
because it's
designed
literally designed to make
keep
you use
coming
more
back.
of it.
Yeah,
How
it's
crazy is that?
Consumer product.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
Now, when it comes to cleaning power, we've got all the cleaning power you need. So what I have here, I want to prove that to you. This is spray paint. Think about the projects you do at home where you get ink, paint, glue, hair dye, nail polish. If you take a good look at this board right here, I'm gonna spray that spray paint out right there and watch this degreasing technology. There's the concentrate. And I just want you to see something here. Look at what it's done. Just get a little closer. Get a little closer. Look at the
Oh my
molecular.
gosh, look at that.
You see that? It's breaking down the structure
That's
of
amazing,
the paint,
actually.
the glue, the hair dye, the nail polish. Ladies, you do your hair. My daughter does her nails at home. She's always getting a little bit on the carpet or the couch or the chair. I don't freak out. I get the Shock It Clean concentrate, and I use that to break down the ink,
That's
the paint, the
awesome.
glue. No problem at all. Now, for the rest of the floor, that ready-to-use bottle, you see, that's already mixed at a moderate strength, a 10-to-1 mix, okay? You can use that on the tile. You could use it for the grout in between the tile. Just spray the floor. Now, this is where I get to show you our Professor Amos brush. You see that fancy brush, that Tampico brush right there? I love it. It says Amos right there. It's something nice to have around the house, I'll tell you that. Use that Tampico brush to scrub the grout line. You'll be glad you did. Now I come back with the wipe. Watch the wipe. Grout, tile, marble, granite, travertine, your latex floor, your vinyl floors. Yes, it doesn't just clean, it leaves it squeaky clean.
Yeah, because
every time.
again, you don't have to go back and rinse. Like a lot of times, even let's say you're cleaning, you know, the tile in your tub, right? What do you have to do? You got to go and spray water all over it to actually do that final cleaning because you don't want to leave the residue on there. Guess what? With this, you just wipe it off. You don't have to worry about it.
Right, wipe it off, nothing's coming
Now
back.
that happened so fast, I missed it.
Yep, I'm sorry. I got so excited, I got carried away. So what was in there was rust iron and mineral deposits in the water, and just let me just break this down for you. When you have hard water at home, it can actually block your detergents from working. So if you have hard water and you're noticing your colors aren't coming back as bright and as white as they used to, it's because you're hard water. Treat the water with Shock It Clean and forget about it. It cleans the water. But look at the cleaning power, what it's going to do to this white t-shirt. Under the arms, around the collar, those are the problem areas that I have at home. I'm going to put that white t-shirt into the laundry water with the Shock It Clean in it. and I just want to give it 2 minutes. I'm gonna let it go back and forth a few times.
And how much do you put in your laundry if you're gonna use it that way?
Just about a few ounces. Okay, I'd say about a quarter cup.
Okay, great.
Okay, that should
Wow,
be good.
that's not much.
To like a full load.
Oh, wow,
That
that's
should be
great.
good enough. Okay, so that went back and forth about 2 or 3 times. That's all you need to see the kind of results that I'm going to show you. Take a look at those same problem areas. Take a look under the arms and around the collar. There's the front, there's the back. Shock It Clean does so good in the laundry, and I use it all the time for breaking down the stains, for breaking down the odors. Okay, I'm gonna move on here because this is amazing. Yes, you can use it on tennis shoes and laundry and stuff like that, but ladies, you know, I've noticed that this last month here, July, a lot of people got engaged, a lot of people getting married, a lot of diamonds out there. Let me show you what this does for the jewelry. When that diamond's not blinging the way that it used to, use Shock It Clean Supreme on the diamonds, use it on the gold. Even, ladies, guys, even if you have fashion jewelry, as long as you can get that wet with water, you can put Shock It Clean on it. Look at the dirt that came off of it. That's your lotions, your potions, your hairsprays. For the areas that I missed, I'm gonna go ahead and put that bracelet, that nice, shiny, flashy bracelet into the water. And now, can you, okay, I'll stand it up for you to see at home.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at the bling in the thing there, okay? Look at the bling.
All the sparkles returned.
Oh my goodness. It's like renewing your vows all over again once you clean one of those rings. It's absolutely amazing.
That's awesome. And again, if you can get it wet, you can use Shock It Clean on it. That's pretty crazy, right? Like, that's amazing. And it gets into all the little places that a lot of even regular cleaners or just running a toothbrush over it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked because it really is getting rid of getting rid of it. It's not just scooching it out, right?
Yeah, it's not just good, it's getting rid of it for sure by breaking down the structure. Now, this is the filter that goes above the stove area that collects all the smokes. I sprayed that down with Shock It Clean Supreme. I'm gonna put that into the water, but I just want you to see this is so good on these filters. You can clean these filters over and over and over. And Suzanne, a big cleaning tip for you and for you at home. I like to spray these down with Shock It Clean and run them through the dishwasher. These little filters, they come back squeaky clean every time you do it.
That's great.
Yeah, look at that. I love it. So, can we get into the kitchen?
Sure, let's do it. Okay,
Okay.
let me give you the scent update really quick. We have cucumber melon, lavender mint, citrus zest, fresh and clean, frosted pine, and ocean breeze. The citrus zest is the most popular right now. And understanding how busy we are, just if you think you've got a flavor that you like, I always love midnight because we've got them all. That will not be true later on today. And please remember, you're getting the Tampico brush, which that's new, which is fun. You're getting the big sponge that you were working with, you'll do now. On top of that, you're getting 24 ounces of the Shock It Clean or whatever scent you get. That's ready to use. That's the spray bottle. When you get the concentrate, that's going to make 64 bottles of your regular powerful strength and 128 if you want to use light every day. So what would you're you're using the ready to use right now?
I use the ready to use.
Yeah.
I mean, this was bad. This is heavy duty use. You know, even if you have it burned on,
It's
there,
gunky.
like, you're gonna need it. Yeah, it is
Sorry,
gunky.
shouldn't have done that.
So yeah, you ready to use is going to break down even the burned on grime on your stove. And a big cleaning tip, I know that looks bad, and if you have that like at home, I like to preheat the stove to about 180 degrees Fahrenheit, turn it off, and then go ahead and clean the stove while it's warm. Thing being, this ceramic top, you know, when glass or metal gets hot, it expands, it loosens the grease that's been burned in there. Big cleaning tip for you to use at home.
That's
use
awesome.
a little heat, no problem.
Perfect.
Shock It Clean will definitely get rid of the grime. We good here?
Yeah, let's go into the sink.
Stainless steel. And if you get a whiff at this, this smells so good.
Which one is that?
This is the citrus zest.
Oh, it smells great.
Yes,
I
using
love
it
that.
earlier, and I was like, whoa. Yes, so rich, so sweet, so invigorating. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this away for you at home. And just take a look. This is what your stainless steel looks like at home when you clean the stainless steel refrigerator.
Look at that, you guys. Look
The
at that.
garbage.
And again, squeaky clean. That is clean, clean, clean.
Look at it blinging.
Really clean. Oh, that Tampico brush just wants to jump on me again. All right, guys, I know we have to wrap up because we still have more to talk about. I'm sorry, Rick, I have no idea what you just told me. Oh, the endurance cloths. Yeah, I do want to mention that. Thanks, guys. We have a 100 count of either blue or white. They're called the endurance cloths.
Yeah.
Lowest price we've ever offered. Now, you can wash these and you can reuse these.
Absolutely. These are reusable over and over and over again. You can get it in white or you can get it in blue. And this is a plant-based cloth. This is our Professor Amos plant-based cloth. Okay, it's a durable woven link and lock technology. What that means to you at home is so durable that it's going to be able to withstand being being reused and reused and reused. So I sprayed the stove area, okay? I'm gonna use this endurance cloth to wipe up that grease, that oil, and it's gonna replace every single paper towel you have at home. After that, you'd go ahead and rinse that out, and you can use it over and over and over again. And I love it because it's strong.
Now,
The more you use it, the more it gets
it gets softer, actually, too. It gets softer. Now, here's what's really funny. For years and years and years, Professor would come on the air, and he would work with this Tampico brush, and then everybody for years was saying, well, why can't we buy it? Because it works so well, right? Well, we've got it available. There's only 1,000 remaining for the entire day. That's it, so that's going to sell out early. People love this brush. Oh, yeah, you want me to? I'll use it. Heck yes, can I?
Okay, my dad, if he was here, he said, Suzanne.
He said, Suzanne, can I do it here?
Go ahead.
I'll do it right here. Ready? Okay, wait.
Short stroke makes
Look
the
at
best
this, you
stroke.
guys, look how much fun this is. Look, and this little brush is a gem.
Yeah.
Look, and you thought, oh, that stuff doesn't work.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a pro, that is for sure. Look at that. Look how clean that is.
Yeah.
But the brush really is handy, isn't it?
It is handy. It's a Tampico fiber brush. The wood comes out of South America. What I love about it is when you soak it, the fibers get soft and they hold the fluid.
Oh, that's awesome. There you go. So we've got the Tampico brushes available if you'd like to pick that up. Now, this is part of our weekly deal drop, so we just dropped it on you. It is brand new. You'll see it throughout the week. Either it sells out or we hit Sunday. Unfortunately, the price is going to go to the full price. And you can check out all of our amazing weekly deal drops on hsn.com. Okay, guys, so I do want to mention a really fun thing that happens every Tuesday night. And this Tuesday, we are going to be at 8 o'clock. That's our normal time. It's a Facebook, YouTube Live only show. And this is a spin-off from that show. It's called HSN Gets Crafty with yours truly. We have now over 9,100 members in our Facebook group, and it's all about sharing creativities and ideas and getting help on creativity. But if you can, please join me either on Facebook or YouTube Live Tuesday night. And if you join the page, it'll always be pinned to the top of it how you can watch the show. We have brand new items. It's all about taking our time, which we normally don't do on the air, and really looking in depth at really clever, creative ideas and kits that are made just for our Tuesday night show. All right, which way are you going to go there, buddy? I'll go the opposite way. Now, it's funny because we were talking about over there, one of the toughest things we have to clean is going to be the grill, but also I love this because my microwave is a bear to clean. It gets so hard and so sticky and so greasy because it's a convection and it's a microwave.
Okay.
And it's hard to clean. And I love the fact you guys created something for both those.
I love it because of the foam. Okay, it's a thick foam. It stays where you put it. You get so many applications out of this. I want to show you the grill just to show you the degreasing power. So when it comes to the gas grill or the charcoal grill, you get a lot of carbon built up. I'm going to use our Professor Amos, the power degreaser, right on there, right on the backside where all the smoke just goes up and cooks right into that surface. Now, what you're going to love, like I said, you see the technology, you at home? Look,
it's sticking.
It's sticking. You can leave it there. It's just going to emulsify. It's going to break it down. Now, I'm going to go ahead with that pad you get. Now, you get a super large pad. I cut it down into 3 like that so it can fit into the palm of my hand. Now, I'm going to use that abrasive pad right there to scrub off the carbon buildup, if you will. Okay, it did a really good job. I didn't have to put any elbow grease into it at all. Now, you're able to come back with a towel. Let me just fold it down a little bit better and wipe away the soot, the carbon buildup. Look at it's red under there. That's not black. That's red. Who would have knew?
Right.
Cook on it a few times, you forget what color it is.
That's so true.
I love it. And then, it's because there's no ammonia, because there's no acid, you can use it even on the area where you're going to be doing the cooking. So take a good look at that area there. You see, I'll rub it for you. I'll push it around.
Yeah, it's got a lot of crud.
It's not. It was cooked on there. We cooked it on there. It's not coming off. So this is the real deal. Spray that Professor Amos power degreaser down. Let it go to work. Work smarter. Let the product do the work so you don't have to. It always works smarter, so just leave it sit and let it emulsify and neutralize build up the grime for a moment or two, about 2 minutes. Now you can come back with your aggressive pad, the one that you're getting in the package there, and I'm just going over that area. I'm working the nooks and the crannies, and you can hear it. It's got bite. You can hear when I'm scrubbing right there. It's biting into that cooked on, and we did a good job at cooking that on there. So I got that just about as good as I'm going to get it. I'm going to come back with a microfiber towel, and for you at home, watch the wipe. You saw what it looked like before.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that was like so cruddy.
If you miss an area,
oh my gosh.
If you missed an area the first time because there's a lot of foam, just come back and scrub the little areas that you missed. No problem.
That is so wild. gosh, that's amazing.
Look at that.
It looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, yeah. If you could catch that shine for you at home, you'll love it. It makes things look nice.
I mean, I've never seen this product. That is amazing.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Oh,
I love the sound effects.
That was a good one.
Okay, so moving on.
Boy, this is another tough situation.
Yeah.
You're inside your oven, and those oven cleaners don't work diddly squat. I've tried every one of them.
You hear that? That's not going anywhere. I'm doing this to show you. It's not just sitting on there. It's not just wet. This has been cooked on there at a high heat, and I'm going to use our Professor Amos power degreaser one more time. And this time I'm going to leave it sit just a little bit longer, and I'm going to explain to you the technology that you're getting, okay? No gloves, no mask when you're using it, so you're not working with acid, you're not working with ammonia. I'm just going to spray my hand there so you can see what I'm talking about. It's not going to hurt you, okay? So if that foam gets on you, don't worry about it. But that foam will stay right there where you put it. It's designed to do that because it's a thick foam. And you see it turning colors? It was white at first, okay? When that's completely brown, then it's completely broken down the grime, the burned on soot, the burned on greases and oil that's on the oven. Now you get this aggressive pad in the package. It's really big, so I cut it down small. And if you don't need it so aggressive, just go ahead and soak it in water for about 5 minutes. It gets a little softer. So your non-stick oven there, don't worry about it. Oh, I love it. Look, it's just gliding through all that.
That's amazing.
All that. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing because I can feel it just biting in and removing. I mean, it's rough at first. It is rough at first, but in a moment, it's just gliding right through the grease and oil. And I'm going to wipe it away. But remember what I said. When you wipe it away, if there's something left behind, just go back and hit it again. No problem. Let me get away the first part.
That is so filthy.
I'm going to flip this inside out. That was a lot of foam. Okay, look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at that non-stick
Dang.
surface. Love it. And now, one more time. Boom, boom, boom.
You get those endurance cloths.
Yeah, you'll need them. And it is squeaky clean.
That's
it's not
amazing.
sticky. It's not oily. That cooktop.
And it's not caustic.
Right.
I mean, no, a lot of those stuff, so they have to open up the windows. We're going to clean the oven today. And guess what happened? They just don't really work. I think it's so frustrating because you still have those little sticky parts and you're getting a knife in there and you're trying to scrape it.
Away.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to scrape things and you go get a sponge and you're trying to scrub your brains out. I would say try this. You know what I mean? It could literally bring your oven, and especially if you're like me, our microwave. Man, when that thing gets dirty, that stuff is stuck on there so hard.
It's bad, yeah.
It's really bad.
I mean, you think about the microwave area. You can use this in the microwave, by the way, but you think about that area in the microwave and, things that are in there kind of get cooked on over and over and over again because you don't see it or you don't handle it right away at first.
Right.
But, so it's getting cooked in and cooked in. So I sprayed that Professor Amos degreaser right there on the pan. I'm just going to get it a little thicker because this pan, it deals with high heats and that grease gets into there really good. So you need something really, really strong. So just leave it sit. Now come on down here. Come on down. Let me just show you something here. You see that degreasing technology?
It's literally coming off of it.
Suzanne just loves this.
I do. I am all in on this product.
We're doing so good right now.
I just thinking about my microwave at home, and I've cussed that thing out.
Did we hit it or what?
I have cussed that microwave out so many times trying to clean it. Look at that. Look at that. Is that crazy?
Just moving that grease right off of there. Now I'm going to pull this out of here. But, you can see 90% of that stuff is already gone. Let me just give a little wipe here and see what we're really working.
Oh,
yeah.
That's great.
Oh, it's ready.
That's
okay,
great.
See that?
Yeah.
For you at home, Professor Amos powder degreaser is definitely where it's at. This is the business. It breaks it all down like it's
And I just got to, the reason I'm acting so surprised is I've never seen it. And the reason is the last time it was on was a year ago this time. And it completely sold out. So it's been an entire year since we've had this back. Wow.
We got brand new on you, didn't we?
Oh, this one's great. So, and again, here's the sponge size. So remember he said he cut his down into 3 pieces. So you get the extra large sponge and you get the degreaser to go along with it. First time back in a year since last year during the 18th anniversary. So here's your chance to get it. I mean, we all relate to this. You've got an oven that you can't get clean. For me, it's this crazy microwave that's a convection oven as well. That stuff is so baked on, it's so sticky. I've taken a butter knife to it. I've taken scrubby pads to it. This is the answer, you guys. And I loved it for the grill. I thought it was brilliant for a grill.
Brilliant. I mean, it is brilliant for the grill. And the reason why it's brilliant for the grill, because there's no ammonia. okay? There's no acid in this product. You use any kind of oven cleaner in the oven that you can use that's powerful, and you get it on your skin, you're in trouble, okay?
You got to wear rubber gloves
It's
working
gonna
with
burn
it,
you.
right?
Yeah, you got to wear rubber gloves.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that with this. It's the innovative cleaning technology. It's my dad's degreasing technology, Professor Amos. We're not into the ammonia. We're not into the acid products. Now, I sprayed this oven door here. Think about your air fryer. I know a lot of us have one. I have one.
Good point.
You know, that heat moves
Toaster oven.
Yeah. And the heat moves around those things so much, and the heat, you know, that's the...
Oh, well, you know, a lot of people buy the one that does the rotisserie chicken, and it does like air frying, rotisserie chicken. Think of the grease that's dripping from the chicken.
Yes.
And from the roast that you do inside these.
And that stuff just, as soon as it touches, it just burns right in.
It does.
Now, I want you to come here and take a look at this. You can see that, right?
Daggone, yeah, it's brilliant.
Okay, the oven door. Okay, the glass. You know, you don't want that drip going down there that's burned in, that, like you see it. You go over to your friend's house, the house is clean, you look at that oven door, it's got the drip that's been baked on there for the last 15 years.
Right.
You use that power degreaser on there. Use that power degreaser on that oven door. You'll see what I'm talking about. Give it a shot.
That's amazing.
The power degreaser.
And again, just remember too, we have a 30-day unconditional money back guarantee. Because I know when you're watching, it's like, okay, really? Is that really gonna work? Just get it home and try it. If you don't absolutely fall in love with it, you can always send it back for a refund. We're happy to do that. But I understand why a year ago this sold out. It has taken 365 days basically to get it finally back in stock. And I understand why. And I really love the foam because it doesn't drip everywhere.
I want to get to that glass top stove, but I wanted to do this first because this is quite compelling. So we got this this tub here lit up with lights, and I just sprayed that filter. This is the filter again. But let me show you the years of buildup. Look at how.
Dag.
Okay.
I'm so ordering this to get off the air. I am 100% getting this when we get done.
You're gonna get it?
It's totally gonna sell out on me. I'm 100% gonna get it.
That's right there is what I'm talking about.
Daggone, that's crazy, you guys. Can you guys widen out just a little bit? Because you gotta see, he's not scrubbing it at all. And look down here at the very bottom. Look at that. The whole thing looks like this crazy, like you're in the middle of a cloud in an airplane.
That's, you know, you forget about these filters, right? Who forgets about these filters above the stove area? I know I do.
Oh, everybody does.
You come back and clean.
Years.
Years, right?
Yeah.
So there's years of buildup right there. That's years of greases and oil.
That's wild.
And what I like to do, you can spray these down with the power degreaser and just run them through the dishwasher. They come back brand new. You don't have to buy those things. You know, they cost money. You know, you're repeatedly buying those. Just spray them with the power degreaser, run them through the dishwasher.
Okay, so true honest to goodness story. So in my microwave, it's got the vent system. I have an in-house vent system. It doesn't go outside, right?
Okay.
And we get a little light that says you got to clean the vents, right?
Yeah.
So I took those dumb things out and I scrubbed them with the blue stuff, the blue soap, thinking it would break the grease down.
Yeah.
I scrubbed them, I dried them, I go to put them back in and I could feel the grease still on my fingers.
Okay, listen to this. Okay, listen.
That's why I'm buying this tonight.
some chemicals have a reaction where it doesn't break it down. It actually makes it sticky. Have you ever noticed that?
Well, that's what happened.
Yeah.
It's totally sticky. I'm like, oh my gosh, it didn't get the grease, and it's supposed to.
Yeah, because you know it's just those chemicals. We
That's
don't
wild.
have those chemicals that I was just talking.
I'm totally buying this. Y'all better buy this.
Now I'm gonna do this glass top stove because a lot of my friends, they always say, you know, and my story, okay, my daughter, she cooks all the time. She bakes all day long. When does school start?
You're one tired dad.
When does school start? Okay. So things are always getting burned into the glass top. I forget about it. With the power degreaser, there's no issue at all.
You know what's funny? Look, even without him touching it, if you guys can see it, these bubbles are popping.
Yeah.
You can see it eating away
it's hard
the
at work.
grease.
It's hard at work.
That's
now,
crazy.
This aggressive pad, I love it because I'm not having to push down on it.
Well, here's my question. You call it aggressive, but this is ceramic, but we don't have to worry about it scratching it?
No, you don't.
Okay, good.
And I'm doing it now. It's a real ceramic top that was really burned. We torched that on there, burned it on there, high heat. This aggressive pad. Now, if you want to make it softer, no problem. Soak it for 5 minutes. Warm water. It'll get less aggressive.
Oh, okay, got it.
So now I'm gonna come back with that microfiber towel. Watch this wipe. There's your glass top.
That's great.
There's your ceramic top. There's all that grease, dirt, and oil.
And we have an infrared stovetop.
Okay.
So it's going to be perfect for that, right?
Yeah, it's going to be perfect.
Gosh, I can't wait to use this. Guys, I've never seen this before. You and I are experiencing this all for the first time. Hey, can I get a quick update of how many I have left, Rick, if you will? The first time it's been back in a year. It's been forever and ever and ever. So if you are thinking about it, I always loved midnight because I have everything. I have less than 3,000 left for the rest of the entire day. I will get one before I'm done. When I get off the air, I'm going to walk over to my computer because like you, many of you, I've never seen this before, and we all can relate. We've got that oven that you just can't get clean, and it drives you crazy. crazy. We got, my problem is my microwave. Obviously, I've got an infrared stovetop. That's annoying as well. How many of you have a grill? When was the last time you really got your grill super clean? This is going to do it for you.
Think about it. You know, you don't want to clean the grill. You leave it sit. You come back, you know, or you try to use the heat to burn the stuff off. Use the Professor Amos power degreaser on the grill. Use it on areas that you wouldn't even think of. Spray it on the rooftop there. You know, things go, that smoke just goes right up and up and up onto that roof, onto the lid there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to wipe that away. The power degreaser has that thick foam. It stays where you put it. You don't have to rub, scrub, push, and shove when you're using it. And look at that. It's red again. You forgot it. It was red. You know, you're doing all that great cooking. You're eating that juicy steak, and you forgot. It's red. It is red. Use the power degreaser to restore that grill.
And again, it's not caustic based. So if you are going to use it, you don't have to worry about, oh, like in the microwave, they say, oh my goodness, you got to really wipe that microwave out. You make sure it's super clean because you don't want all that heat and that caustic base or the caustic sprays to ruin it and ruin your food. All right, we're going to wrap up. Now, here's what's going to happen. We want you to check out our big beauty deals on hsn.com. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and take a look at our best value today. It's all about keeping your drains clean. Guess what? I hate to say it, you might not need a plumber anymore. All you need is what's coming up next. And then after that, we have anniversary collections coming up on both the toilet and tank, which I have and I love. We also have the waterless car wash, which I actually leave in my house.